Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna?
Yeah, Guruji, I think it is cutting in between. Like
I know. Okay. This is the Zoom problem. Okay. Now, okay. Glad you really found out. Okay. Now it should be good.
Okay, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna. Welcome everyone for the Sangha, Gurudeva Sangha. And yesterday we just finished the Sloka, actually the verse number 4, first part. So today is second part, and then we should be able to cover as much as possible today. So we'll go a little faster. All right, so here, so yesterday I actually asked one question. What will happen to those who, after getting this human birth, is not really surrendering to any guru? What will happen for them in the next birth? So now, according to the Shastras, they will eventually face the heaven, hell, all those things. But eventually the problem is, because without accepting a guru, we have no way of entering into the spiritual dimension. So now I can actually show you quickly, and it will be really surprising that such a here you go. Okay, here, yeah, this is the sloka that I'm talking about. Okay, all right. Adikshitasya vamoru kritam sarvam nirartakam pashuyonim avapnoti diksha virahito jana. Oh, vamoru. And he's talking to yeah. So in the conversation between Rukmangada, a king, and Mohini. So quoted from the Skanda Purana, it says that, O Vamuru, all the auspicious activities of men are worthless without accepting Diksha. A person who is bereft of Diksha obtains birth in the animal species of life. So, Pashu means animal. Pashu means animal, four-legged animals. Yoni means, the Garbha. So, this is something very significant. That's why I really put that question. So, that means we are, those who have been fortunate to really get under Gurudev or, that, we are so fortunate actually. Anyway, so let us continue here now. So before that, let me make sure that, okay, all right. So second part is Sri Krishna Diksha Sikshadi, receiving initiation and spiritual instructions. Again I am reminding, out of the 64 angas of Bhakti, the first 4 are, accepting Guru, so Diksha, taking Diksha. Otherwise, we cannot proceed further. So that is why this is there in the very first thing. Then the 5th is Sadhu Sangha. So, right, Guru, Sadhu Sangha, and then the Angas are actually going there. So we will go in that order. So it is essential to accept Diksha and Siksha from a Guru in order to gain entrance into Bhagavad Bhajana. That means if one has to do sadhana, one has to have a Guru. Without sadhana, it's not possible. That's what we really saw that in the yesterday also. In the Haribhakti Vilasa, the following is coming there. Okay, so Divyam Jnanam Yato Datyat Kuryat Papasya Sankshayam Tasmat Diksheti Sa Prokta Desikais Tattva Kovidai. That religious undertaking which bestows Divya Jnana. That's what Diksha means, Divya Jnana. And Divya means that is spiritual. So spiritual knowledge. Spiritual knowledge has to be really, passed from a guru to the disciple. So it's not like by reading the books it's going to come. This is because it's spiritual nature. That's why even mantra also, we cannot just like that, from the Google searching the mantra and then take the mantra. It has no value at all. Absolutely nothing. It's just words only. So that's why a guru is important, because he's passing the whole ancestry, the disciplic succession and the mercy and grace, everything is all following through that. This is why it's very important. So anyway, so Divya Jnana is coming, and what does it do? It destroys Papa. So first thing has to do that is the Papa need to be really destroyed. So this is Anartha Nivritti and all those things are coming. So before that, even the Papa, destruction of Papa can be done only by accepting the Diksha from a Guru. Then also, what is the Papa Pija? Pija means there is actually the potential to make sin. Okay, there are two things. One is one has really made the sin, and that has to be destroyed. Then also there is a seed there. Still, that person maybe, that the bija means seed. It is there in the heart. So he will be doing probably more sin. So, but the Diksha should cut that also. And then avidya. Then after that, when that comes, when the Papa is actually getting cleansed, that is the reason after taking Diksha, a disciple will be really feeling something very tremendously different. In their menda, in their mood, everything will be different because of this particular power that we are talking about. And now when that comes, automatically the ignorance will go away. Why? Divya Jnana. Divya is like a spiritual light. You are actually bringing the spiritual light. And what will happen? Ignorance is like darkness. Avidya. Ignorance is darkness. So when that Diksha comes in, how does it come? It comes in the form of mantras that we saw yesterday. So that mantra is none other than Guru only. So we cannot separate Guru and mantra out. Okay? And now because avidya is also now removed. Now what happens is the devotion will start growing. Okay, this is the process. Okay, so first what the thing comes there, the papas already whatever the papa we have done is going to be eradicated, and then Papa Bija. it's also going to be eradicated. So that makes it clean. And then when you really feel, then we really get into the mood, free from the sins, what happens is the ignorance will go away. Automatically you will find out, oh, eating meat is not good. Oh, this is sinful. You will automatically feel as if something like instinct is inside. Okay, so that is the way that the Diksha is actually coming into. So without Diksha, nobody can actually get any power. So that religious undertaking which bestows Divya Jnana and destroy papacy and all those. Okay, so anyway, I am trying to read that again. Okay, see, I have some scrolling problem. Okay, therefore, a faithful sadhaka will dedicate his entire life self to the lotus feet of Sri Gurudeva, offer pranama unto him and take Diksha from him by receiving a Vaishnava mantra in accordance with the rules and regulation of the scripture. So what is the rules and regulation that we are following? Narada Pancharatra. So this Narada Pancharatra is the one that our Sampradaya is following. So the meaning of Divya Jnana referred to above is that Jiva is not a material phenomenon. The Jiva is an atomic particle of spiritual consciousness belonging to the Sachidananda Swarupa of Sri Krishna. By virtue of this, I have to put in the read this thing. Okay, now you can also see that. So the meaning of Divya Jnana is referred to is that Jiva is not a material phenomenon. The Jiva is an atomic particle of spiritual consciousness belonging to the Sachidananda Swarupa of Sri Krishna. So we all came from Krishna. So that all coming from the Divya Jnana. One will automatically realize that. By virtue of this, the Jiva is nothing other than the Nitya Dasa of Bhagavan. Okay, that's what we really covered before also. Jiva is what Jivere Swarupa Haya Krishnara Nitya Dasa. So the Swarupa or Swarupa. Swa means the nature. Swarupa, the nature. What is the nature of our Rupa? That is Jiva's Rupa is a servant. So identity of the Jiva is to be the eternal servant of Sri Krishna. So this will be enforced. I mean, one may be reading, but there is no realization. So when one gets Diksha, then that becomes realization. Although the Jiva is by nature an eternal servant of Bhagavan, because his face has been averted from the Lord from a time without beginning, he has been wandering in various species of life. Out of 8.4 million kinds of species, the soul is really taking birth here and there. So right, and so then become Jiva. So there is a difference between soul and soul and Jiva. Soul is pure. Okay, that's how we really came from the Lord. Then because it really got developed some affinity to enjoy the material world, so then it got trapped into a subtle body, and then also the gross body, everything comes, then becomes a Jiva. So Jiva means living thing. So inside is soul. Soul is pure. So but now it's covered because of the desire. Okay. So now when did that happen? When did that, some of the Jivas, not all the Jivas, some of the Jivas, very tiny fraction of the Jivas wanted to enjoy the material world. Why? Jiva by itself is conscious. And because one is conscious, automatically as a byproduct, the freedom comes into picture. Because then the freedom, if suppose somebody is exercising the freedom in a good way, he will get good result. But unfortunately, because of the weakness of the Jiva, and some Jivas had developed to enjoy the material world, those are the ones who are here. But again, Lord created all the worlds to teach the lesson so that they will suffer. And then finally realize, no, this is not the place for me. I made a wrong decision. I did not use my freedom correctly. So let me go back. That is when you really want to say, oh, Bhagavan, this is not, I don't like this world at all. This will happen because this world is Dukkhalaya. And when that comes, Krishna then sends a Guru. It's all automatically happening because, first of all, why all this creation, everything is really set up by the Lord is to really teach the soul, the Jivas, the same lesson, that this is Dukkhalaya. This is full of sufferings only. So as soon as that comes there, then you will be ready to accept a guru very, very easily. So if there is no difficulty, if there is no problem in the life, if there is no miseries in this material world, we will never go back to Krishna. So this is the problem. So so that means because he is merciful, he is doing us a favor of putting these threefold miseries. So what is that threefold miseries? The scorched by, look at here. So although the Jiva is by nature an eternal servant of Bhagavan, because his face has been averted from the Lord from time without beginning. Why is that? What does it mean? When did that happen? There is no time concept when there is in the spiritual world. Actually, in the next class, after this one, I am giving the devotees orientation class for the request. This is the topic that I will be going there. With some graphic, some graphics and everything. I will show you why that is not possible. So, with these kala or the time concept is only here in the material worlds we see the kala and space. Space and time is only here, those dimensions. But the spiritual world, that is not there. There is no space problem, there is no space, there is no time, kala. But because it happened there, so we cannot really even think about when did it happen. So the when, yesterday, today, tomorrow is the concept only in the material world. It is not there in the spiritual world. Spiritual world is always eternally present tense, something like that. It's not exactly correct, but it is something like eternally always present. There is nothing like a past or the future. Okay, so it happened. Time without beginning. So, but the question is, how will I understand all this spiritual world? That is why we need a guru. Then when you really go there, and that's what Bhaktivinoda Thakur is also actually answering the same kind of question. How do I find out when this happened? No problem. You just keep on chanting and chanting and chanting. You will automatically, your soul will get awakened and it will see its own nature. In that there is no space, there is no space or time there at all. You will realize then it's not possible to explain. It's not something that you really try to really prove this way or something, because you is the material world, it's actually different. Okay, so only when you feel that, you really realize it, then you will understand, oh, there is no kala, there is no space. But how will you find out? Realization. It's like, suppose you are trying to explain to somebody how the electric shock will be. Suppose, the person, you want to give the realization of how the electric shock will be. What will you do? How will you explain? Tell me. You have to give electric shock. Then only they will know, oh, this is the shock. Okay. That is why we need we need to take shelter under Guru, who can actually give so much. That's a Divya Jnana. That Diksha means Divya Jnana. So then stage by stage, we all will understand about the spiritual dimension. Because what happens is more and more we really chant under the shelter of a Sadguru. What happens is your all Indriyas, everything will become, I told about yesterday also, was that it all will be shining. And you will be really feeling the spiritual dimension. Okay? So that is why. Anyway, so these threefold miseries, what are the threefold miseries we are talking about? Same thing in Adhyatmika, Adi Bhautika, Adi Devika. The problems, it will come automatically by our body and mind. And the problem that will come from others, including bacteria, this and everything, COVID, you can put all those. And also terrorists, everything, anything. And Adi Devika is those, all the hurricane and all this, the heavy, flooding, these, everything, all kinds of problem that will come. So this is inherently, he already made it. Krishna has already made this world miserable for you. So that is the reason, unless we encounter misery, we will never come to Bhagavan. So this is why. But then you can ask, oh, some people are really so rich, like, Elon Musk or something, or, Bill Gates, they are doing, look at their life actually, Bill Gates, divorce, these, everything. The problem will be everywhere. Only one thing is because they have done something, some pious, the pious activity or something, they are enjoying here as heaven. But that is temporary. But next birth, we don't know what do they go through. So suffering is there for everybody. So whether it is a poor or rich, suffering is always there. You cannot escape that. Okay, that is already arranged by the Lord. But then, if the suffering is not intensified, you will not really go for seeking for Bhagavan. So you will be satisfied. Okay, I am good there. Okay, everything's going fine. But then when you are relaxing like that, oh, I am happy, problem just comes and knocks the door. Okay, so this is his arrangement. And in fact, we have to face the miseries. Then only Bhagavan's realization will come, and then the interest to accept a guru will come there. Otherwise, it will never come. Why, for example, here in US, because they are temporarily enjoying the heaven here, right? Nice place, everything very, very comfortable. So people are not really interested in real devotional goal. They are not interested. They are interested is, I have to be comfortable, I have to get a job, I have to get these, everything. They are just going on. But this is not going to happen in the next life. Even in this life also, when they become old, they will have a problem. But for example, take why, as an example, take Nigeria. You just tell them, anyone, you just tell them that, you do this, and then, this is how, Bhagavan, that is spiritual world, we are suffering here, etc. They immediately accept it. Why? Because they are in pain. They don't even have anything to eat. So these miseries are the ones which are really making us a devotee to accept a guru. Okay, all right. So by the causeless mercy of the ocean of mercy Sri Bhagavan or his devotees, the jiva attains sadhu sangha. How? After first thing is what? Shraddha comes, right? Shraddha means faith. When the faith comes, automatically, then sadhu sangha comes. But how the faith comes? How the faith comes? The faith in Guru and Shastra, how does it come? What actually causes a person to really get a guru?
Previous Sukruti.
Correct. That is a Sukruti. So without Sukruti, this cannot happen. That is why we may see not everybody is really awake. They are not awake, they are dormant. They are just happily passing their day, today, tomorrow, every month, the year, and it's enjoying their birthdays, etc., whatever it is, and they are trying to enjoy there. But the thing is, they are not inclined to accept a guru because they don't have Sukruti. Even if a guru is actually trying to help the dot, if the Sukruti is not there, Bhagavan will kick that person out. So this is a problem. So we need to have Sukruti. How will you get the Sukruti? How will you get Sukruti? For example, tell me some examples from what we really read from the other books.
Helping a Vaishnava.
Correct.
Helping a Vaishnava.
Yes.
Or doing something for seva.
Correct. That is the topmost, in fact. Because if we are actually trying to help a Krishna devotee, then Krishna will immediately feel so happy. It's like, suppose you are actually, there is a parent and then the child, and you are actually trying, offering something to the child, because he's hungry or something or feeling something, you really give a gift or something, sweet that the child like, what happens? Child is happy, but the parent, the mother will be more happier. Yes, this is the thing. Similarly, when we really try to, very good example, very good answer. This is how we really accumulate the Sukruti. Then there are other means also. What are the other means? Again, celebrate, like doing Tulasi Puja, observing Yagadasis, and right, and also celebrating these holy days. Not celebrating like the way we want. Many people celebrate the Diwali by how do they celebrate? That's not Sukruti. That is actually Papa. That is sinful. Why? They are killing animal and then they are eating the meat, enjoying, drinking everything. That is their Diwali. Diwali is nothing to do with that. Diwali is actually to do with the holy day. All the holy days are related to Ram and Krishna and all those avatars and all. So that is how it's all. And also related to the bhaktas. The way to celebrate that is how? We usually fast and then feast. A fast and then feast. This is how it is supposed to. The same way, like how do we do the Ekadasi? We fast and then after that we really take. So this is the tapas. These austerities are the ones which are actually adding Sukruti as well. For Janmashtami, what do we do? People, not a people, want Janmashtami. Wow, they cook so much, this and everything, and eat that day. But what do? We do not eat anything until midnight. That is the way to do that. So anyway, so because of Sukruti, Krishna just delivers, just shows, not deliver, shows a guru. But the jiva may not be fortunate. The jiva may not be knowing that he is a guru. So again, what is the use? So the Sukruti has done its work. Done. I am done. Okay, put the signature. Already delivered. And the FedEx man goes away. That's it. But what will you do with that? That is the question. So now, Shraddha comes after accepting a guru. Actually, Shraddha and accepting a gurus are intermingled also. Because of the Sukruti, Shraddha is also starting to sprout. And eventually, after accepting a guru, then Sadhu Sangha comes. Then by the potency of that Sadhu Sangha, the jiva offers himself at the lotus feet of Sri Gurudeva. See, we are not, it's not connecting yet to Krishna. A jiva offers himself at the lotus feet of Sri Gurudeva by bestowing the Krishna mantra, because the thing is, mantra cannot be given by anyone. Krishna is not going to give a mantra unless you are a Nitya Siddha who is coming here as per his command. It has to come from a guru. So then by chanting the mantra, Sri Gurudeva dispelled the jiva's aversion towards the Lord. What happened there? Because Bhagavat Vimukata. Aversion means Bhagavat Vimukha means seeing somebody directly. Vimukha means you are facing the other way. You are not seeing you are showing the back to that. That's what happened to those fallen souls. Fallen souls and become jiva here. They are all suffering here because they were Vimukata. And after accepting the guru, what happens? It turns. So the guru, because of the power, what he does? Suppose somebody is actually staying here and then saying, oh, where is the sun? Where is the sun? He's trying to, but he is looking at the sun in the wrong place. So then the guru, turn this way, opposite way. Here is the sun, not that side. There you go. Like that, we have been looking the opposite side, looking at what? Our enjoyment, all this Maya. We are looking at the Maya. So Maya is the other side. And Krishna is here. So we turned our face and now looking at the Maya. And this is the problem. Gurudeva comes. No. Turn around. He really holds the ear. Turn it around here. Chant this mantra. So by giving the mantra, what does it do? What exactly is the mantra that does it? That does. What is the first thing that does? All the Sandhya mantra that we really do in the morning, early morning, and the noon, and also in the evening, what exactly it does? What does it do? It is there. It is there. It is there on the same paragraph.
Removes anarthas, Guruji?
Remove anarthas comes later. That is the problem. Say again? There you go. Very good. That is answer. Because without, the thing is, all right, we turned our face the other side, away from Krishna, and now what is the Guru is trying to do is, he is turning you back and then showing now, hey, this is where you have to look. And that look, that Divya Jnana and everything and whatever that mantra is actually doing, when you do the chanting, all the mantra every day 3 times, you are making sambandha to Krishna. So that Divya Jnana, which we are calling as the Divya Mantra, coming from Divya Mantra, Sambandha Jnana is coming. And when we really chant those Sambandha, what are the Sambandhas are there, by the way? First, right? We are not talking about the mantras here because, remember again, always something we are talking about that also. Just because somebody is asking for a mantra, even though you know that that person also has been initiated and you are God brother or God sister, you have no right to share the mantra. You have no right to share the mantra even to your own wife or husband or son or daughter. No. Only with your guru. Otherwise, your mantra becomes finished. No value. Immediately gone. You have to take that again. So now, okay, so you have to be very careful. That is why mantra, it may look ordinary for everybody, but it is supposed to be secret. The most secret that you really have, the most powerful that mantra becomes for you. Mantra is always powerful, but the full power is really felt when you really keep it so secret. In fact, even the Shastra goes further. It is also unnecessarily you should not be really telling about who is your Gurudeva also. So this also says that there are three things that should be kept secret. One is the Guru, name of the Guru. And the second is the mantra that you received. Third is what? Anyone tell? So what you should hide? Anyone? There, when you are chanting, hide it inside the bag. These are the three things you have to always hide. You should not expose it. Okay, anyway, coming back. So because of the Guru's mercy, or because of the level of surrendering to the Guru, then it will be very quicker, more quicker and quicker. This is another thing too. And the Sambandha Jnana concerning Bhagavad Tattva, that is Krishna Tattva, Jiva Tattva, and Maya Tattva. Remember the triangle that I used to show you? Three triangles: Bhagavan, souls, and this Prakriti, Maya. So these three are the main thing that we have to understand. What are those? First of all, who am I? That is Jiva Tattva. Where did I come from, etc., all those na Jiva Tattva. But again, Bhagavan Tattva is the first one. Bhagavan is who is Bhagavan? Who is the ultimate God? Ultimate Supreme Bhagavan. That is Bhagavad Tattva. So that is why we really have those big books written by Jiva Goswami. Sandarbhas. They're all about Bhagavad Sampradaya. You know these all the what is the thing called here? There is a series of books here, which is from Jiva Goswami. Here you go. These all Sandarbhas for Sri Sandarbha, then also Bhakti Sandarbha, Preeti Sambardha Sandarbha. That is actually for Prema Bhakti. Then Bhakti Sandarbha. Then you have Krishna Sambandha Sandarbha, and like that you really have all those. Then Bhagavad Sandarbha, like that, all these Sandarbhas are basically talking about these things only. Jiva Tattva, Maya Tattva, and by knowing all these things, it awakens the dormantly. Then from the heart, what will happen? It will develop inclination to worship Bhagavan Krishna. Not like, because what we are talking about is Krishna. It's to achieve Swayam Bhagavan Krishna, not anyone else, not the demigods, not his expansions. No, not those. So we have to be very careful. So here, whatever we are talking about, this Guru is coming from in the line of these four Sampradayas, all the way coming from Sri Krishna. Okay, this is what. So because of accepting a Guru, the dormant, and awakens the dormant inclination of the jiva to serve the Lord. Actually, what is the meaning of bhakti? Bhakti actually means to do devotional service. That is what bhakti is all about. So seva, that is why jivera swarupahaya Krishnara nitya dasa. That is what is all about bhakti. So we are all servants to him. And when you do see the quality of the service, that is the bhakti that is. So the prema bhakti is the one which is really going to make the seva so blissful to the Lord. Prema Bhakti. Then other bhaktis are also there, other levels are also there, but they are not going to give that much of pleasure to Krishna, because Krishna says, only when somebody is actually, they worship me with prema, then I am so happy. Also he reciprocates in the same way. The same way how we really have the inclination towards towards Krishna. So same thing he reciprocates. That's what the Bhagavad Gita also says that. Okay, so automatically the bhakti, it's not something newly coming. Every jiva has this as an inherent quality. It is there, but it is covered by Maya, which because of this Guru mantra, the mantra from the Guru and Sambandha, now these all the, remember, because getting the mantra, your sins are getting destroyed. And then after that, Bijas, also the potential of the making further sin also is actually eradicated. And then when eventually all these things are cleaning up, you get inclination to do bhakti seva. That is coming as seva only, always seva. And that comes first Guru seva, then Bhagavan seva. There are two things are coming there. Okay, so anyway, so we saw that bhakti, when you said how we got down into this Maya is because of the vimukata. Now, because of the Gurudev's mercy, the jiva will try to want to serve the Lord coming from the heart, and that will become unmukata. So that is Bhagavat vimukata, and the second one again turning to the right direction now. It is unmukata. That means that is the way we should be. That the Guru changes the direction for us. Okay? And now, as a consequence of this, the Papa Bija and Avidya of the sadhaka are all destroyed to the root now. To the root. Now, okay, remember when Diksha is obtained, it already cut the thing, okay, again, everything. And what it is confirming here again is, yes, because of this particular process, like what happened now, your root of this Papa Bija, everything's gone. Okay, but however, this process takes time. It's not like, okay, I get Diksha today and then my sins are gone. It's not like that. And similarly, Avidya. And even when you are coming to the higher stages as, the Anartha Nivritti, etc., it's all gradually going until Bhava Bhakti stage is coming. Remember, there are three kinds of Bhakti we said, right? There is Sadhana Bhakti, then Bhava Bhakti, and then the Prema Bhakti. Until we get the Bhava Bhakti, this is still going on. When one sees that, yes, I am in the Bhava Bhakti, that means all the Papa Bija, Avidya, everything's gone. After that, it is going in the higher dimension. Oh, then, Sneka, Mana, these, so many things are there again. And finally, the topmost of prema is going to be there. Mahabhava is there. Okay, that only Radharani has actually like that. Okay, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he came, because he came in the mood of Radharani, so we could really hear, we are hearing about how he was behaving in that mood. Anyway, so this procedure of Diksha is not completed in one day. Rather, it is begun from the day of initiation. However, there is always a change, exception for some of the special, very highly advanced devotees. For example, some of them, when they really get the Diksha, they are already pure, they will get something very quickly, even instantly, they start dancing. We see that incidence in Jeva Dharma. Okay, by the way, just for information, we are restarting Jeva Dharma, but it is Tamil, so they wanted to really have it again. Anyway, now in Bhakti Sandarbha, Srila Jiva Goswami has explained the meaning of Divya Jnana in the following words. Divyam Jnanam hi atra mandre bhagavat sarupa jnanam tena bhagavata sambandha vishesha jnanam cha Divya Jnana. That's the Divya Jnana. So the Divya Jnana is transcendental knowledge contained within the mantra that reveals the form and identity of the Supreme Lord. So Bhagavat Swarupa is coming. one cannot really have any vision, even, any vision of Bhagavat, or Bhagavan Sri Krishna, and unless one has really gone through this mantra and, and proper devotional sadhana. Okay, so as well as the knowledge of the sadhaka, jiva's particular relationship with the Lord. Okay, that is a sambandha. So that sambandha is really linking to Krishna, and thus now Bhagavat Swarupa is also coming now. That knowledge is also coming. So this is talking about knowledge, by the way. But one can really get more than that depending on how fast that particular sadhaka is actually doing the sadhana. So again, it's not like everything is equal, same for everybody. It's not like that. The relationship between Bhagavan and the Jiva is that of servant and served. Bhagavan is the served, savior, and the Jiva is the servant. So we are all sevakas. Even, we really try to enjoy in this material world. Oh yeah, I want to be master here. Who is the master here? In this world, actually, we are doing only service industry. We are always serving. What are those things we are serving? Either you are serving your own senses. Those who get addicted, you won't believe. They are slave to that small cigarette. Just like a 3-inch, stick. They are slave. They are slave to wife or husband. Or they are actually slave to their own relations, relativities, relatives. Even if you take the president, he is serving the people only. So the whole world is the cheating for us. The jiva was thinking, and the soul was thinking that, oh, I want to be the master here. But how can you change your swarupa? Your nature is you are a servant. But only thing is, instead of Krishna, the dasa, you are coming as a Maya dasa. Always you are dasa. Somewhere or other you are a dasa. So that is why when we do initiate, what we do? We give dasa and dasi. Because that is where your eternal swarupa is dasa or dasi. Like that only we are. So here, see, this is dangerous actually, because we thought we'll enjoy here as a master, like Krishna is a master. I also want to be a master. That is why the souls came down. But how can you change the nature? Nature you cannot change. So, okay. The relationship between Bhagavan and the Jiva is that of a servant and servant. Okay. Bhagavan is a servant and Jiva is a servant. This is only a general relationship. In the advanced stage, this same relationship manifests in one particular form out of these 5 cases. Dasya, Sakya, Vatsalya, or Madhurya. All the things are seva only again. So what he is saying, what Gurudeva is saying here, explaining in detail is, yes, everybody is sevaka. But at the same time, Dasya is one kind of devaka, he is really having, having relation with awe and reverence. Sakya, close relation. Vatsalya, wow, taking over the welfare of the Lord himself, like Mother Yashoda. Or Madhurya, gopis. But everybody is serving the Lord only. Okay? Isn't it? Here also in this world, what are we doing? Mother and father, they are actually serving the child only. The same way, Vatsalya Bhava also serving Krishna. They like that as a baby. Sri Gurudeva, knowing the Swarupa Gata Bhava, or in other words, the natural inherent disposition of the sadhaka, gives nourishment to that particular mood within his heart. This is the thing. Only Gurudeva will know. A Gurudeva will know what kind of inclination that a disciple has. Dasya, Sakya, Vatsalya or Madhurya. Again in the Jaiva Dharma, we are really reading about this. Remember Vijay Kumar and all, right? So they had different moods. So depending on the moods, he will instruct. And he will bring that disciple to satisfy the internal Swarupa. But that will take a long time. Unless, because only when one is really very close to the Guru, very, very close to Guru and hearing from the Guru and always doing lot of seva, then this will become quicker and quicker and quicker. You will have the realization very quickly. Anyway, in Haribhakti Vilasa, quoting a statement from the Tattva Sagara, okay, it said, Yata kanja natam yati kamshyam rasa vidanataha tada diksha vidanena divijatvam jayate nirnam. So just as a bell metal is turned into gold by a particular alchemical process, actually in this Vedic history, it is there. There is a way they really made some mixing some herbs and everything. So that one, if you really touch on an iron or some metal, it will turn into gold. But now that is gone. It's a particular rasayana. It's called rasayana. But it's not, now that knowledge is gone. So anyway, a man attained the state of being Divija by the process of Vaishnava Diksha. So what does the Divija means? Divija means twice born. So, okay, what exactly mean by twice born? To take for example a bird. Bird is also twice born. But normally human beings, no, only once born. But what does it mean by Tuija then? Tuija, what is the twice born? If we take the bird, first the bird gives egg. That's the first birth. And then it hatches. It sits on it and then becomes the chick. Okay, then it comes. So it's a two steps. And similarly here, for a human being, Tvija actually means first is seminal birth by father and mother. So they really gave the body, physical body. But a Tvija, that means second birth, is by Gurudeva. So when a Guru is really giving mantra initiation and he is giving a new name, that name is called Sadhana Nama. It's a Sadhana Nama. It is not the Siddha Nama. No, when your Siddha Nama will come later. First you have to start with sadhana. So what he is giving is, in order to do the sadhana, you just meditate on the name. Also remember the name. A name one gets is also very important. Because some places, I don't want to say the places, and they even used to give, Dwadashi Dasa, Dwadashi Dasi, Janmashtami. Janmashtami is not that bad. This kind of name they start giving. Our Gurudev never gives like this. And also, I had to change a name from Samba, Kamba, something like that. They give some name. And even they are actually giving some name. I think they run out of the name or something. I don't know. Our Gurudev will always make sure that directly or indirectly, male gets dasa to Krishna. And the female, some or other, is directly or indirectly to Radharani or associates. Okay. So Krishna are expansions and Radharani and her expansion. This is the only thing that you have to have. We cannot really have association with some days, this Ashtami, that Ashtami. No, you should not do that. Okay, that is why, we have to be very careful. Our Gurudev used to give the Siddha, this Sadhana Nama very carefully. He's amazing. He always says that, this is how the thing should be given. Okay. Anyway, by the word Nirnam used in this verse, Srila Sanatana Goswami has indicated a person who has received initiation. In other words, a person who receives Diksha becomes Dvija, twice born, because who is a second birth is given by Guru. So that is why, Guru becomes the first priority after getting initiation. For the normal people, for the Kula Guru means, they always have some family Guru. That is different. Mata, Pita, Guru, Devam. So they go the wrong way. No. When you become twice born in our lineage, in the Vaishnava lineage, your Guru becomes first. So your Guru becomes your father, mother, and your other father, mother, who gave you the physical body becomes secondary now. In fact, they are not really that important anymore, in fact. Okay. So understand. So this is how we have to position ourselves. So this twice born, what happens is Gurudev, who gives a mantra Diksha, is her father and mother. Okay, but again, this is something that we have to we have to understand the whole process of the initiation thoroughly, and then only you can actually do the sadhana properly. You have to know that yes, Gurudev is everything for me. Everything is Gurudev. Ellam Gurudev, enakellam Gurudev. What is the meaning? Everything is Gurudev only. That's it. Even Krishna, Radha Krishna comes later. You understand now? Because without him, how can you really get Radha Krishna? So he is everything for us. So that is why I used to, our Gurudev used to really tell these examples. Suppose, all of a sudden you are seeing, oh, your Gurudev is coming, and also, Krishna is also coming. They are coming together. To whom will you give your obeisance first? Many people may think, oh, Krishna is high. Huh? Whom we will?
Gurudev.
Yes, Gurudev. And that is why he is also telling that in our book, right? Remember, Pratamantu, Gurum Pujam, right? We say that, right? Krishna is saying, without worshipping your Guru first, you don't come to me. If you come directly to me without worshipping your Guru, finish, nothing. You are not going to get anything, no result. Because this is the way that he has set up the process. Why? Because lot of people, materialistic people, those with ego, they never want to surrender to a Guru. That will be the biggest obstacle is that. They don't want to. And in fact, the most pure place that I have seen is, again I want to talk about the Nigeria. These people don't have any ego. There's something, I noticed that. Everybody you meet, of course, the government is doing all kinds of problems for them and they are suffering. But these are jewels, I will tell you. They do not have. They don't have the ego at all. I don't see. This is something amazing. Okay. So now look at here. Because of that, they have, Krishna is actually opening the doors for them. So many, amazing devotees are there, actually. Anyway, okay, let us continue. So, by the word Dvijatvam, he has indicated that one attains to the state of a Brahmana, or one who becomes the absolute truth, Brahman. The word Dvijatvam used here does not mean the state of being a Dvija by initiation into a sacred thread like that of the Kshatriyas and Vaishyas. Okay, this is something. Because in the Vedic tradition, except the Sutras, because Sutras are meat eaters, except the Sutras, Kshatriyas and Vaishyas can actually have this sacred thread. But that is not what we are talking about. That is not initiation. That is by some custom they are actually doing it. So that is why always remember Kula Guru, and our Gurudev actually was given in fact in the beginning, because he was born in the Sri Parambara. So he was given the mantra by the Kula Guru. That means like Sri Parambara will be having somebody there. It always runs there. So that he came and came, and then our Gurudev was neglect. No, I don't want to take anything from them. There are a lot of discussion were there. And finally what happened? He took initiation under our Param Gurudev, Bhakti Prajnana Keso Goswami Maharaja. So Kula Guru is that is not the Diksha we are talking about. Many people don't know the difference. Just also by putting the thread, they are saying, oh, now you have become a Brahmin? Or no, it's not the Brahmin in the sense. Yes, you are a Brahmana. Of all the four stages, you are a Brahmana. Actually, you are a Vaishnava. You are eligible to become a Vaishnava. So that is coming there. So here, Gurudev is clearly saying that it is not that sacred thread that they, Kshatriyas and the Vaishyas used to do. By the procedure of Diksha, the disciple is born again. This is called birth by Diksha. Diksha's Janma, because it is coming from Diksha. There are three kinds of birth. Shaukrita Janma, that is seminal birth, that is birth by mother and father. Savitra Janma, that is different. A ceremony in which a boy is initiated into one of the three twice born classes by being invested with the sacred thread. That's exactly what is about, though that thread. So this is not the one that we are talking about here. That is the third. That is what Gurudeva is saying, Daikshya Janma. So Saukra Janma is seminal birth, father and mother giving the body. Second one is Savitra Janma. Actually, our Gurudeva actually received that because of the faults by the parents from the Sri Parampara. But he discarded. He just threw that out. And he took the real Diksha, that is the Daikshya Janma. That is what is coming from a real Guru. So the Guru has to be not by the Kula Guru, but it has to be proper, arranged by your Chaitya Guru. Yesterday, when we were talking about Shravana Guru and Bhajana Guru, also I was mentioning about then the Siksha Guru and then also the Diksha Guru. We talked about that. I didn't want to introduce about this Guru, which is the Chaitya Guru that time, because it will confuse. Chaitya Guru is for Paramatma. So the Paramatma is the one, he is also Guru, but his dealing is different. Oh, all right, this particular Jiva has really done a lot of Sukruti. Now, it's my duty is to really deliver, show a Guru for him. And now I will go back to sleep again. That's all he does. So because of that act, that Paramatma sitting in every heart is also called Guru, Chaitya Guru. Okay, so there are now, more Gurus are coming. Actually, there are something like 7 kinds of Gurus are there. But anyway, so let us not get into that more right away. As we go, we will actually bring in that. So now here the thing is, Daikshya Janma, that means the spiritual initiation that we are talking about, is not restricted to any Brahmana or Kshatriya or Vaisya or Sutra. No. That's why even a Sutra or an untouchable person who is born in the lowest family obtained the samskaras for being a Divija upon being initiated in accordance with the regulations of the Pancharatra. No. That is only Varnashrama. Varnashrama has nothing to do with this lineage. That is why the Pancharatra is coming in the picture. We follow the Naradiya Pancharatra. I have a copy here somewhere. That's what the procedure that we follow. All the procedure, everything is done according, as per this one. So this is the purport of the following statement from Mahabharata. Okay, there is a place where, okay. Yetei karma balair devi nyuna jati kulo bhava sutro api agama sambanno tuvijo bhavati samskrutaha. As a result of these activities, O goddess, even a sutra born in a low caste family becomes twice born and endowed with the agama, the scripture. Why again coming as twice born? Because the intermediate one that we talked about out of the three, the second one is not even, that can be discarded. So it's not thrice born. The secondary one is just artificial. There has no value. So first is the seminal birth, second one is the real Diksha. That's what he is talking about here. Okay. And in the conversation between Rukmangada and Mohiniya, this I mentioned there. Okay. Adikshitasya vamoru kritam sarvam nirartakam pashuyonim vapnoti diksha virahito jana. O Vamoru, all the auspicious activities of man are worthless without accepting Diksha. A person who is bereft of Diksha obtains birth in the animal species of life. Why? Why? Okay, can somebody give some, explanation why this is the case? Why? Why it is mentioned that you go over the animal space? The reason is very simple. human life, human body is given by God, by Krishna. Of course, he's out of mercy, he gives a chance. Only to get back to him, only to get out of this kind of material world, and being born as animals, these cats and dogs and all kinds of nonsense, and you really come out. Yes, I am giving you a chance. So he is giving a chance. That is the human birth. But what are we doing with that? We are doing exactly like the cats and dogs are doing. So if we are not making use of this human form, a very rare form given by Krishna, by a chance, it's a rare, very rare too. Durlabha manusha janmam. Durlabha means impossible to get. But he is giving. But that the opportunity is not going to be given all the time. Once he really gives, that's it. But next time when we give, maybe, I don't know, millions of births after, we don't know. But then, when a human being born, that soul leaves the body and comes out, of course he will go through all these hell and heaven to whatever it is there. After that, there is one critical time that is going to come, is Krishna is going to now ask, of course not directly, I gave you this very rare human body, a visa, to really, so that you really come back to me. And what did you do? You are becoming like animal only. Why should I waste the visa? I can give this to somebody else. You go back. Visa is cancelled. Visa expired. So isn't it that's why the Guru is always telling here, hey, do sadhana, sadhana karo, sadhana karo, sadhana karo. But who is listening? Nobody is listening. Everybody is happy, celebrating Diwali, celebrating this and eating meat. All kinds of things they are doing like animals. So that is why animal species of life, that is what the meaning is. So that means we should not waste this human body just like cats and dogs, these animals. Otherwise, we will go back to that one only, if you are not making use of it. Because Krishna is, if you are not interested, then Krishna will cancel your visa. Done. So in Bhakti Sandarbha, that I really showed you there, Srila Jiva Goswami has said that without undergoing the Upanayana Samskara, what is Upanayana Samskara? You say initiation ceremony, which should include a fire sacrifice also. Okay? Yes? Okay, this is the thing. That is the time. Though Diksha will get sacred thread. Otherwise, Harinama is just a basic stage only. It's not actually called Diksha. No. Diksha is different. Only after receiving Harinama, then when one is really able to chant without any problem continuously and see that their bhakti is developing and developing, so that particular human, that disciple is really engaging more in the Guru Seva and like that. When he is growing, then a stage will come and Guru will know, oh yes, now it's a time you can take Diksha. So that is the Diksha time you get the thread for, men. And females, they'll get the mantra. So here Upanayana Samskara is actually meaning that with the fire sacrifice. Okay, anyway. Even children appearing in twice born families are unfit. This is the thing. I think somewhere else also we read from, say, Gurudeva was telling the same thing. Some unique thing is, some Goswamis or some particular thing, I said last name or something is going on. And what they're saying is we don't need any initiation anymore because our grandfather, whatever, whoever, was become a Mahabhagavat. He was a Goswami. And we are coming in that line, and son after son or daughter, whatever it is coming like this. And so we don't have to take any Diksha from anyone. This is the problem. No. It's not. Okay, so even if they say, we don't have to take Diksha, actually in a way what happens is, they also may not be qualified to take Diksha even. See, this is the problem. So that means they have nothing to do with their past, ancestry. What is important is the qualification has to come from inside. for surrendering to a guru. Okay? Anyway, and to perform. Oh, I thought it's not mentioned. Look at here. And to perform yajnas too. Yeah, yajnas. So anyway, so Diksha initiation also includes the. Okay. Similarly, without Diksha, one is unfit to worship the preceding deity of the mantra. There you go. If one has not received Diksha, he has no right or any qualification to worship any deities. Any deities means here what deity we are talking about. Presiding deity of the mantra. Who is Radha Krishna? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Who are the presiding deity of the in the mantras that are coming are Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Radharani and Krishna. Those are the presiding deities. They cannot worship them. It is seen in the Shastras in connection with the glories of Bhagavan Nama that there is so much potency in the Lord's name that even without undergoing Diksha, purificatory ceremonies or preparatory rites, Harinama is competent to produce results as soon as it comes in contact with the tongue. This is expressed in the following statement of Sri Lakshmidhara, cited from okay, there is something, some deep topic is going to come. Before I forget, let me say one thing. This accepting a guru is so important that when you really see the life history of Narada Muni, he did not accept the guru yet. So he really wanted to participate in the Brahma Sabha, led by Lord Brahma, his one father. And he was the first time, now he is actually going to be really attending that. Brahmanda is actually material only. It's not out of time frame. The only thing, time is different. One day of Lord Brahma is here so many billions of years for us. That's the difference. That's the relativity, law of relativity. But anyway, so he went there first time and then he did not have a guru. So he was not given any seat to really sit as others. Like they all had their seat. But Narada Muni did not get any seat. He was asked to really sit on the floor. So he got really worried. Oh, I cannot really sit on. See, I don't have a seat to sit. Even though Brahma Deva is his one father, no, you cannot sit. No, you cannot really have a seat. Why? You don't have a guru. So look at here now. So guru is very, very important. Without guru, he is no way of anywhere. Anyway, this is a long sloka. Now, the deep subject which I was talking about is this. This Mahamantra, composed of the names of Sri Krishna, we are talking about the Mahamantra, is so astonishingly powerful and accessible that it yields fruit as soon as it touches the tongue. Because it attracts even liberated souls who are purified at heart and whose desires are fully satiated. This mantra is supreme in its power of subjugation. It eradicates great sins which could not be destroyed by yajna, yoga, tapa, dana, means charity, and other means. Because it can be chanted anywhere at any time, it is so easily available that even chandalas means those who eat dog or any meat, dog meat especially, and basically those meat eaters are also called chandalas, or anyone who is not mute can chant it. By its causeless mercy, it submits itself to a person who merely desires to chant. The rare wealth of moksha runs behind to serve it. Unlike other mantras, the chanting of this Mahamantra is not dependent on receiving Diksha from Guru, moral contract or preparatory rites. What does it mean here now? This is what the deep topic that we have to see. Because the Mahamantra itself is, because of its power, this particular sloka is saying, chanting this Mahamantra is not dependent on even receiving Diksha. You chant, you don't have to even have a Diksha. What does it mean? This is a big topic under discussion. Because, as a matter of fact, then in that case, why? All our acharyas, they all took Diksha. Why did they take the Diksha? Okay, that's why this is a deeper topic. Maybe the children may not be able to understand that much, but I will just read it through. You can actually grasp what it is, what Gurudeva is talking about. And in fact, this is title coming from Viswanatha Chakravarty Thakura also. Srila Jiva Goswami, in discussing this topic in Bhakti Sandarbha, has said that in spite of the statements in the scriptures as to the autonomous potency of the holy name, the previous Maharajas such as Narada first accepted Diksha from their Guru and then performed their sadhana and bhajana in worship of their Ishtadeva. Similarly, those who desire to follow in the footsteps of those Mahapurushas must also accept Diksha into Bhagavad Mantra from Sri Gurudeva, because without accepting Diksha, one's relationship with Bhagavan in Dasya, Sakya and so on cannot be awakened. Okay, listen very carefully. You are having a mantra, it is very potent. Very potent, it can give everything. But do we have that kind of qualification to really use the mantra to really get the result? Because that mantra is directly, all Sakshat Bhagavan Sri Krishna, Radha Krishna. Yes, Bhagavan, so mantra is very, very powerful. You don't need anything else. It's not depending on anything, receiving Diksha. So mantra is here. But then, I have to make use of the mantra. Mantra is powerful. And I can chant. But what about my chanting? Is my chanting is really effective or not? It's not effective. That is why we have different kinds of chanting. So when will the Suddha Nama will come? You have Nama Bhasha, Nama Abhasha, Nama Bhasha, we will go through that. And then Suddha Nama. So Suddha Nama will come only when you have Sambandha to Krishna. Maha Mantra is, for example, what I am saying is, you got the medicine. You got the medicine. But the thing is, you have to drink it. Only when you drink it, that will be effective. But how will you drink it? There's a process. You have to open up this and put the thing. And this is what Gurudev's, that is what the Diksha is doing. So the Diksha is giving the Sambandha Jnana for you so that you can make use of the Maha Mantra effectively at full extent. Otherwise, it will, because it has a lot of power, and because of its power radiating from, even if we say Maha Mantra, that's what they do. Nama Sangi, in the Nagara Sankirtan we do. It is giving some effect. Even though those dogs and cats and animals who are on the streets can be also listening to this Harinam. They say Harinam. It's actually Nagara Sankirtan. They are all beneficial. But they are not going to get prema. You understand now? Yes, Mahamantra is the one which gives prema. That the medicine is there. But you cannot drink it. That is why Gurudeva has to give the Sambandha. Okay, this is why it's intricate to understand, by the way. Okay, so Narada Muni accepted. Okay, where are we now? Okay, yeah, because without accepting Diksha, one's relationship Bhagavan in whatever the bhava that you want, Dasya, whatever, Sakya, these, all those that we discussed, it cannot be awakened. See how deep it is going? People may be thinking, oh, Mahamantra is there. Yeah, this Astra is saying, oh, yeah, this can give everything. All right, why should I take a guru? Look at here, because they are fools actually. They got only 50% right. It's like crossing you are trying to cross 50%. Then you will fall into the well only. So it's not complete. So that relationship is established only by the lotus feet of Sri Guru. Okay, hope you understood. This is very important. That's why I wanted to go slow. So mantra is so powerful. There's no doubt about that. No doubt about that. But unless we have the relationship sambandha, by using the mantra from Sri Guru, we cannot drink it. Okay. So the custom of Diksha was honored by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his followers, Goswamis. So it is prevalent even today in their followers, of course. All right. Now, Srila Viswanatha Chakravarty Thakura has clearly said that those persons who have abandoned the pursuits of Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Japa, Tapa, and other process of sadhana, who have accepted Bhagavan as their Ishtadeva, and who are engaged in Sravana, Kirtana, and Smarana of Bhagavan Nama, but who have not accepted Diksha from a Vaishnava Guru according to the Vaishnava regulations, cannot attain the Supreme Lord. Finished. This is why we have to read these Sandarbhas. The Sandarbhas are so strong. But I will tell you, it is actually boring also for many. But only when you really hunger, when you have the appetite to really get into that, then you can relish. These shastras are not like even Srimad Bhagavatam, yes, you have a lot of pastimes and things like that. But here there is no pastimes or something, everything all completely philosophy. But these are all the conclusions we really get from. So they will merely be prevented from entering. Oh, see, this is the thing. By doing this Nagara Sankirtan, Harinam and this everything, by hearing that, right, and chanting, they are not going to go to hell. Or in their next birth, by the influence of the bhajana performed in the previous life, they will obtain sadhu sangha. See, look at here again. So Krishna is more merciful. As I mentioned, sometimes again, if you have really done any of these kind of, the sukrutis, he will try to arrange. By then taking shelter at the lotus feet of Guru, receiving Diksha from him, and making advancement through the different stages of Bhakti, they can attain the Supreme Lord. So that means without Guru, there is nothing. Mandra is on one side, Bhagavan is on the other side. But who is going to really make the connection? It's the Sambandha. Without that, there is no use of anything. Bhagavan has nothing, nothing. You don't have any realization, no use for us. And also, similarly, Mahamantra is also there. Of course, when you hear, you are not going to go to hell. That's what it is. But you are not going to get Bhagavan. Okay? Anyway, so again, Bhakti, Hari Bhakti Vilasa is actually quoting from Skanda Purana. Sanatana Goswami is saying, okay, Yevam Sri Bhagavan Sarvai Shalagrama Shiladmakaha Dvijay Sri Vischa Sutraicha Pujyo Bhagavatak Parai Brahmana Kshatriya Visham Sachutranam Adapiva Salagrame Adikshakaro Asti Nachanyesham Kadachana. So in the commentary on the above verse, it is stated that upon receiving Diksha, in accordance to the rules and regulations of the Shastra, everyone, whether they are Brahmana, Vaishya, Satriya, or woman or Sutra, become qualified to worship Bhagavan in the form of Salagrama Sila. Salagrama Sila is basically this verse is talking about that in particular. The word Sat Sutra from the verse means Sutra who has received Diksha. After receiving Diksha, a Sutra no longer remains Sutra. In the scriptures, statements are sometimes being seen forbidding women and Sutras from the worship of the Salagrama Shila. These statements, however, do not apply to persons who have taken Diksha. They are intended for those who have not received Diksha. Remember now? When the Diksha is coming into picture, everything, all these Vedic, whatever those kind of rules and regulations are bypassed. Or, this transcends all those rules and regulations. That's what he's saying here. In the Bhakti Rasamrta SIndhu, the following verse is quoted. Okay, good. Is quoted. Tatra Bhagavatan Dharman Shikshet Guruvatma Daivataha Amayayanuvrutyayais Tushyet Atmatma Do Harihi. One should know Sri Gurudeva is to be one supreme benefactor, friend, and most worshipful deity, the direct personification of Hari. Because in our puja room, we have deities of Radha Krishna. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They are deities. They are Bhagavan. And in that room, one should not put the pictures of the ancestors. Mother died, father died, other grandpa died, grandma died, they try to put it in the puja room. It is sinful. But look at here what I am doing. What this is talking about. Here what it is talking about is, you have to make your Gurudeva as a worshipful deity. This is why we put the picture of Gurudeva there. And at the feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Radha Krishna. Look at how the Gurudevs is getting the place right at the lotus feet of Radha Krishna, because he is the one who is connecting. He is the one who is connecting. And not only that, because of his mercy only we are actually getting Bhagavan. And also yesterday we saw, even if Bhagavan does not want us because we are doing so many nonsense, but if Guru is pleased with you, Guru can always override the decision of Bhagavan Krishna. Isn't this something really amazing? So who is powerful here now? It's all Bhagavan really gives so much of power to his pure devotees. That is why he even takes his pure devotee and dances with him. Look at here, what is this Gopi Chandan? What is it? Why the Lord is also putting this? Why? This is the dust of gopis. That's why it's called Gopi Chandan. You know all the story about. And so Bhagavan is putting the dust of the gopis on his head, and we are also doing the same way. That's different. But let us talk about Bhagavan. Why is he doing that? For him, he is unconditional and pure devotee. He thinks he is higher than himself. Understand now? This is there. In the Shastras also we really find that. This is the thing. I think Uddhava Gita also probably some traces are there too. But he is not even giving that much of importance to his own Lakshmi. Of course, his form is Lord Narayana, and Narayana is Mahalakshmi. And in Uddhava Gita he says, Uddhava, I am not that, I am the most dear to you than even Mahalakshmi. Of course, if Mahalakshmi heard that, probably there may be some fighting will come. But he says, because Mahalakshmi was not there with Uddhava that time. But he says, this is the truth. But even what that Uddhava, think about Uddhava, what did he do? Finally, he was hankering for the same, this dust from the lotus feet of Gopi. Especially one particular Gopi, that is Radharani. Uddhava. So Krishna says, Uddhava, you are way dear than even Mahalakshmi. And that Uddhava says that, I don't have anything. I don't have any devotion. And this thing, I want to be a what? The dust of those gopis, let it fall on me. So please, let me be born as a blade of grass in Vrindavan. So this is the advancement. How the devotee goes all the way, and how Bhagavan Krishna is so much affectionate to his pure bhaktas. And he takes them and dances with them. This is why we are keeping Gurudev's pictures under, at the lotus feet of the Lord. But again, as I mentioned, never ever put the pictures of your mother, father, these everything, then you are stuck. You are getting into the karma kanda. You cannot escape. You will be reborn again. Don't make this mistake at all. As long as that ceremony is done, finished. 14 days, 21 days, or whatever it is, done. Even remember, even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he actually did this anniversary for his father. But then after he really took all the initiation, everything, nothing. After that, what? We never see in the history. So always remember this. Our first God is Gurudeva. Not your father, not Mata, Pita. That are all only physical, that is the first birth. Once you really take the Diksha, everything is Gurudeva only. And he is your father, mother, everything. And he is connecting to your Tata, what? Grandfather, whatever. He is ultimate for everything. That is Bhagavan Sri Krishna, Radha Krishna. Right? Okay, I think rather than going to second, okay, so at least we did 2. 3 is, anyway, I don't want to take more time again, so we can take care of the other ones. That is coming into the Guru Seva, so we'll do next week. Or, okay, anyone wants to sing a bhajan or something, glorifying Guru? Why don't we do this? Why don't we do our arati to Gurudev? You have Mother Mohini there? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Guruji, she's coming.
She's there? She can sing or?
She was in her room and she's coming here now.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Okay, he's coming. Okay, so now look at here. Now this Gurudev. Okay, let me see whether I have the slide there, by the way. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, because today itself is a lot of time. So, you have any Gurudev's bhajans? Usually I used to have the slides there, but yeah, it's there. Okay. Arati, okay, it is there. So what I will do is, let me do the slide. Yeah, now you should be able to see. Oh, okay, she's there. Okay, so you can sing?
Yes, Guruji, I can sing.
Okay, okay. All right, okay. How come there is no picture of Gurudev? Look at here. This is how it happens. Okay, it's okay. Go ahead. Okay, now, one thing I need to do is I need to now stop the streaming. I was doing streaming. Okay.